easy, ladies. Don't get your support hose in a knot.
That does it. The party is over. Everybody out. 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 Not you. Out. It's really been lovely, and if anything is missing, I will give your names to every narc in this city. I was hoping you'd be my date, Rose.
Oh, gee, I'm busy tonight, but maybe you could try me again next week. What's in the box, Rose? Oh, brochures for the Be a Pal program. I'm mailing them out.
Oh, how does that work?
Well, you just put them in an envelope and you stick a stamp on it.
Not that, you idiot.
Oh, the Be a Pal program. It's a devotion for that windmill. It's a love for that windmill. And as God is our witness, we are going to save that windmill. It's a lighthouse, Blanche. We're saving the McKinley Lighthouse. That I saw. That's the one. We're going to make...
Looking at houses that may or may not belong to Lucille Ball.
Well, I'm not spending my vacation in New York getting mugged and groped and insulted. I'll be happy to go anywhere they don't spit on Americans. Why don't you come with us?
I can't. Stan called. He's stopping by.
Oh, really? What's he gonna do, bring you some more flowers? I will give you anything.
Blanche, we have to tell Rose the truth.
I'll give you one of my sons. I have given this a lot of thought, Dorothy. I have had 4 kids. I have never had a Mercedes. What do you say? Which one do you want? Biff, Doug, Skippy? No, don't take Skippy. He's got asthma. Well, nobody knows me.
I can't believe you. Are you ever going to get over my being a single mother?
It's just that I have a reputation in this town.
Cheesecake, Mom.
Well, I'm sorry if I embarrassed you.
You don't sound bad. No, wait, I cannot allow this to happen. Now, this whole thing was my fault. I am the one who must go. No, nobody is going to go anywhere now. There's got to be another way. Well, what choice do we have? I mean, oh, I'll miss you, and you know I love you. But it's the only way. I'll just have to find some other place.
Blanche, you didn't hear me out.
I've heard all I have to hear.
Now, I know this is rough for you, but it's been rough for me, too. Now, you're going to listen. 9 years ago, I found out that my partner was embezzling from the family company. He was a clever man. All the signs pointed to me.
Then to live until I'm 80.
What?
Don't you see, Rose? I'm a man living on a fixed income. All of a sudden, I'm afraid. I mean, I'll be retiring soon. What if I don't have enough left?
Why didn't you just tell me? I understand what you're going through. All people our age.
So is Blanche.
How about a game of hide and seek?
Sure! Great! Yeah!
Well, how about you, Norman?
Isn't that outfit a little young for you?
Come on, Norman, let's go. That boy hates me.
Oh, no, he doesn't. But he... Wear lamb chops again, didn't you?
It's not like they slow her down.
Yeah. Listen, have you seen my mother?
No.
I can't find her. She's gone. I ducked my head in her bedroom. She's not there. That's it. She never does what I tell her to do. It doesn't take a genius to figure out where she is.
I know. And the good news is that Sophia's still with us. So now you have the chance to tell her how you really feel about her.
I'll go first. Sophia, I drove 30 miles and missed a day of work just to be here. I think it's very selfish of you not to be dead.
Blanche Devereaux.
Hi. Larry, is that you?
No, Larry's not directing this one. He's sick.
His back didn't go out again, did it? Laszlo.
Rose, I have to ask you something.
Oh, I know what it is. You're gonna ask me to pose for you, too.
No, I'm not.
Oh. Oh, well, I'm so embarrassed.
That's it! That's exactly the quality I want to capture. Oh, take me.
So I'm Mrs. Schoolteacher. And I'm going to be your friend just for today. Of course, Kolak from Twilar will also be here. Later.
So there's this cognitive dissonance between her actual and her ideal self, which causes her to be practically dysfunctional. But of course, I'm no psychologist. No, you're a nitwit. How come you know those words?
Blanche, come on, it's not nice calling her a nitwit, but since the cat's out of the bag...
It's been passed just last summer.
Oh.
Past what?
A slow-moving Winnebago.
The phone booth. It's my turn. Oh, six. What luck! I own Lock and Britton Avenue. Game's over. I win. You win. Rose, Well, Sophia, did you feed Bingo today? To what?
Ma, you did feed the puppy today, didn't you?
I think we both had one of those international coffees, mocha minty or something. I don't know.
If I don't say it, I'll never get to sleep.
What?
I like you very much, Rose.
I like you too, Jean.
I think you're very special.
I think you're special too.
What I really want to say is
Look, I know this is a shock, but it gets better. You are getting married.
To the most handsome man in the village.
Wait a minute. So I hear we only get you for 3 days.
Well, that depends.
On what?
On how my mother feels about my having the baby in Miami.
Here? So close to Cuba?
Well, I thought I could do it alone, but now that it's almost time...
Bahamas with. I just met Ed at the airport. He arrested Michael for transporting marijuana from the islands. Oh, you think you know somebody.
I see. Well, Ed picking up Michael was doing his job. You picking up Ed is something I think the two of us have to discuss. Ed?
Good morning.
Morning, Rose.
Wait a second. There's something different about you. Didn't you used to have a neck? It's tension. It always goes to the same place. My shoulders tighten, my neck gets stiff, and I can't turn my head. You mean you can't move your neck at all?
Yes, it is. Officers?
You brought the cops?
That's right. I came prepared. Officers, shoot these people. You heard me. I'm a taxpayer. Shoot a
Mom, we'll talk when I get back. Thank you for everything. I love you.
Oh, I love you, too. And I love you, too, Dennis.
Hey, goodbye, Dorothy.
Oh, listen, don't take any guff from her. You hear? But take good care of her. Because if you don't, I'll kill you. You know that.
I've been working since 1904. Besides, they have a category for people over 80. I think it's a terrific idea.
Maybe we ought to join.
We already did.
What did you say?
I said we already did.
Rose, I work all week. The last thing I want to do is walk 10 miles on a Saturday.
We won't be walking. We're going to sit. Oh, Emmy, who doesn't have a date. Rose, I need to borrow a silk scarf tonight. You have a date? No, I'm doing the dance of the 7 veils, and I'm one short. Sometimes I worry about her.
Decorator. Nancy Reagan's decorator. That'd kill my sister.
She's your sister. How can you hate your sister?
Because she made me and my big sister Charmaine miserable our entire lives.
I never heard of such a thing.
You never heard of anybody hating their sister?
Never. Maybe do that. If you can fix Dorothy up with somebody, maybe I can get out of the house once in a while. Or at least stay in and walk around naked. Look, you better be going.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. You forgot to answer the questions on the back. And I still need a picture.
Would you settle for 1,000?
She wanted you. He did not sound that sick on the phone. Besides, I told him I would be here to see him soon. And don't you get so righteous with me. There were plenty of times when you weren't there for him. What are you talking about? Always trying to make me out to be the inconsiderate one. I remember when you were 16 and didn't come home for Father's Day.
Nice to meet you, too.
Dorothy's done nothing but talk about you for weeks.
Rose.
Every time she mentions your name, she practically glows.
Rose.
I think she's really very smitten with you.
Rose.
He's a priest, isn't he?
Weekend, but I'll check in with you on Monday. I love you, too. Bye.
How is Big Daddy?
I think he's just missing me. He's a little blue. But when this festival is over, I'll fly up to Atlanta and spend a few days with him. Come on, darling, come on.
Look at this. Look at this. Here's a couple that's willing to pay $400 a night for a room.
We'll still be friends, can't we?
Of course we can. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, well, so am I. You look lovely tonight.
I look like the mother of a solid gold dancer. You're being ridiculous.
I know. When was the last Saturday night you had plans?
Oh, thank you, Dorothy. Those look lovely.
So do you. Oh, Blanche, you really got all dressed up for your brother.
Well, we do come from the South. We always felt it was important to look absolutely...
I just moved to Miami. I was very vulnerable. And I did something that I guess was a little dumb.
No.
I agreed to go out on a blind date.
This is my favorite restaurant. Have you ever been here before?
No, I'm just starting.
Close the Sheraton.
Dorothy?
Cousin Magda.
Such a beautiful home. Who sleeps with government officials?
That would be my friend Blanche.
They didn't have eyes. You know, I can't eat anything with eyes like lobster.
I can't eat anything that moves.
Like what, Rose? Horses?
Like oysters.
Oysters don't move.
Coco, they could dance. Who cares? Tell us.
Oysters move. Very.
Annette. Well, hello there. Anything I can do for you?
At least now she asks.
Good afternoon. Sorry to bother you. I'm Agent Bell with the Secret Service.
Well, won't you come right in?
Thank you, Mrs. Devereaux.
Good for you, Rose.
I think I'll just go to my room, take a couple of aspirin, turn out the lights, and wait for the voices. No, if he sees me sitting, he'll think I have arthritis.
Sophia?
Augustine?
You shrunk.
I'll take a bus.
I see. And when the bus gets to you don't know where, what will you do then?
Get a job?
Really?
Yeah.
As what? Secretary of State?
I gotta go.
So you're just gonna wimp out, huh?
I'm not wimping out.
What do you call this?
Why should I stay here when I got all this crappy...
Whiskey. That explains why every Sunday after services he'd stand up and yell, "I can lick any man in this church."
Oh, Pussycat. Just the person I was looking for. I have a question for you. Strictly hypothetical. Let's say...
What's the matter with you two? You just met. You don't even know each other.
This is how the Eskimos do it, Dorothy.
Listen, whatever it is you might think you're feeling, it's just your hormones playing tricks on you.
Ears now.
Okay, boys and girls, it's time to learn about our special word. Kolak, tell us what today's special word is.
Spratnik.
The word for today is hot. Hot has a lot of meaning.
Oh, Dorothy, by any chance, did you borrow my pearl handle 6-shooter?
Blanche, you look ridiculous.
Well, I do not. I'm a cowgirl. Yippee-I-O-K-Y.
Kaye.
Suddenly, the band began to play. It was at that moment I realized my bosoms had the power to make music. Are you telling us that you got your date out of the phone book?
Well, Blanche should make it sound like I found him in the yellow pages. It's not like I don't.
Checkmate.
Checkmate? I thought we were playing Yahtzee. Okay, that's a do-over.
No, that is not a do-over. You do this every time. Last time you thought it was checkers. Before that it was battleship. And twice you yelled out snake eyes.
Bag.
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
Ma, I said I'd get it.
I don't want you to get it.
Let's not argue. You get it.
What am I, your servant? Hi,
Dorothy! 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 Dorothy!
I hate phone calls in the middle of the night. Now I'll never get back to sleep. I'm as jumpy as a virgin at a prison rodeo.
Boy, that's pretty jumpy.
Your mouth waters.
Your nose runs.
Your heart races.
Your blood races.
Rose,
Say it, Ernie.
it's time, Rose.
Check, please.
I'm not...
Jimmy. Jimmy, I just want to make sure that you're okay. Do I have to play hardball? David Dellinger.
Oh, I'm just sitting here kicking myself for not taking care of my gallbladder. And for going to that hospital for the operation and for letting them give me blood without asking first. Oh, excuse me, are you sure this isn't going to kill me one day?
Now, Rose, take it easy.
Why does everyone keep saying that? I don't feel...
Girls, you are my very best friends in the entire world, and I trust and respect you more than any people I know, so I want you to tell me the truth. Now, honestly, do you think I'm competent at what I do?
Based on the sounds from your bedroom, I'd bet you're damn near spectacular. Fly?
No.
What is it?
It's a beetle.
They call it a fly, but it's really a beetle?
Yes.
How do they know it's Spanish?
Because it wears a little sombrero.
Well, why don't they just call it a beetle? Spanish beetle.
Because they call it Spanish fly.
Well, then what do they call their fly?
I don't care, Rose. Forget it. Told you.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he knew it was either violate this rule of his or quit his job and come after me. So that's what he did. He quit. And then he asked me to go out with him.
And what did you say?
Well, I've decided to take Rose's advice. I'm playing hard to get, like that little possum in your story.
Did I mention the part where you hang upside down from the tree? Has anyone ever told you you look exactly like Jerry Vale?
No.
They should. He's the only man in the world that can make the hair on my arms stand up.
If you'd be happy for me.
How could he do this?
He has needs, honey. All men have needs. And there are women out there who are willing to stoop to any means to prey on those needs, including false advertising. Here we are.
Oh, I love you, whole Mama.
Oh, thank you. Well, honey, tell me, how's your modeling career been going?
Well, to be honest, Mama, not too well lately.
What have you been doing?
You mean besides eating?
Boy, there is nothing more frustrating than waiting for one of these suckers to rise, and it just won't. That's no reflection on you.
I know why you...
Total strangers, it's disgusting.
It's sickening.
It's terrible. Yoo-hoo!
Blanche, would you please get away from that window for 2 seconds?
Come here a minute. I want you to see this guy playing volleyball.
Blanche, will you stop acting like a teenager? You have seen naked men before. What is the big deal? Woo.
I don't like the hard stuff.
Hi, Steph.
Stephanie.
God, am I beat. That London trip is a killer. I've got to be in Paris in 12 hours. I'm going to get some rest.
Hi, Liz. We haven't met, but I'm...
Stephanie's mother. I'd recognize you anywhere.
No, I'm Rose, your new roommate. I'm sorry. It's just that I was so excited. I think I might have stumbled on something that could change the face of plumbing as we know it.
Oh, great, Rose. Call the tidy bowl man. He'll jump in his boat and spread the news.
Don't even think about it.
So what you're saying? You what?
It was a joke.
A joke.
That's a terrible joke.
Awful.
You can't joke about a thing like that.
God, Rose.
I'm sorry.
I believed her.
I was set to go to her hanging.
Some joke.
Well, I like to entertain a lot, but the cardboard box I was living in was only suitable for small dinner parties.
Breakfast is cereal and coffee. And they ask you to pay a quarter, but if you say you don't have it, no one makes a fuss. Just make sure you get there early. A lot of times they run out.
Hi, pussycat.
Say goodbye, old woman.
Have a good time?
Do I sound like I had a good time?
How the hell should I know? You're always like this.
Your matchmaker set me up with a criminal.
White collar.
Ma, will you stand close?
I see. So, what can I say? Will you do me one favor on your way out? Will you back over me with the car?
I knew you'd take it well. Look, Ma, I am going to continue seeing Stan, and there's nothing you can do to make me feel guilty about it. Where are you going?
Because I was so beautiful. Anyway, she said...
I don't find peacocks so beautiful. They've got skinny necks. And they shriek.
It doesn't matter, Rose.
And they attack chickens.
I don't care about chickens, Rose. She didn't call me chicken. She called me peacock.
Died of natural causes, survived by her husband, Tony Molinaro.
Ma, you're getting dates out of the obituaries? That's sick.
It is not sick. It's practical. Life is for the living. Maria's loss is my date for the early bird special at the Howard Johnsons.
But one day he came home early and he found Gretchen and Buddy in, how will I say it, a most indelicate situation.
What did he do?
Well, he yelled at them to stop, but they wouldn't, so he turned the hose on them.
He turned the hose on?
Blanche, aren't you even going to try to sleep?
I'm too upset. Oh, Dorothy, let's face it. I'm not 16 anymore. There's no longer a line of beaux out on the front porch waiting to ask Daddy if they can walk me to town. No more cotillions, no more sorority parties. I just lost the... 4 years is a long time. Maybe he's divorced.
What you think?
Well, sure. Why else would he call?
Oh, stay away from him.
Oh, see him.
Keep some self-respect.
Self-respect is for losers like Rose.
Well, sure, you'd have some great times and some fabulous sex, but is that worth your self-respect?
Not now, loser.
Try to adapt to it. Rest when you need to, eat well, eliminate stress if you can. Right now, there is no cure, and no one thing that relieves symptoms in everyone. Right now, I'm afraid you'll just have to live with it.
Oh, why didn't they tell me, all those doctors I saw?
I'm sure some of them weren't familiar with it. And the ones who have heard about it sometimes have...
When I was doing a tossed salad could outwit you, Rose.
Well, all right, ma'am. If you say you know this fella, then I guess it's all right. You have a good night.
Well, Derek?
Darling, I can explain.
A tossed salad can outwit me? Will someone please tell me what that's supposed to mean?
Full to widen Richmond Street. Now, will the representative of those wanting to block the proposal please step forward?
Wish me luck.
Wait a minute, Blanche. Why should you do it?
Because we'll have a better chance. Dorothy, I happen to be a wonderful orator, and 2 of the commissioners can verify that.
Blanche, orator means 7:30. We want to get good seats. Ma, what are you doing in here?
The searchlights were out, so I tunneled out of my room with a spoon. I'm gonna die.
Ma, the doctor says you're healthy as a horse. Well, actually, the doctor in our prepaid health plan says you're healthy as a camel. I assume in his country it's the same as a horse.
You know, Dorothy, for an extra $5, we can get a doctor who sees patients one at a time. All right, Dreyfus is gone.
He ran away?
No, we had a falling out and agreed to a trial separation. Of course he ran away.
Oh, when?
I'm not sure. I have it pinpointed sometime between 10:15 today and late last Thursday.
You always meet a lot of lecherous guys out for a good time who think they can impress you by throwing their money around.
Oh, damn, I wish I didn't have to go to work today. Well, Dorothy, you go. You can relax and take your mind off your job interview tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, all right.
Oh, good. I would lend you my pen.
Things aren't working out anymore, and I don't know what to do to make them any better. You can't leave your wife, and I'm not cut out to be the other woman.
Dorothy, you know I love you.
I know that, but it's not enough.
I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to lose you.
What you doing, Rose?
Oh, Myra's been calling me at work and threatening me, so I'm fixing a flashlight so I can walk out to my car at night, you know, in case she's planning on surprising me.
Good.
Who's stupid now?
You are.
Yeah, stupid all the way to the bank.
You know what kills me? The year you locked me up at Shady Pines, she roamed around free.
Rosy cheeks, the bright smile, the distant, not quite there expression.
She looks that way every day. What's your...
Rose has been with the man.
So what if I was with Ernie?
With Ernie? Oh, isn't that wonderful? Oh, honey, congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Well, again, you're a beautiful woman, Dorothy.
What do you want, Ma?
You're so suspicious. I'm hurt. This is why the compliments only come every 40 years.
I'm sorry, Ma.
Sorry enough to be in the Shady Pines mother-daughter beauty pageant?
Ma, you hate Shady Pines. Why do you want to go back?
2 words. Glad
is that you're no longer able to bear children.
Oh, it means much more than that. I just don't know how it happened, you know. Only yesterday I was Magnolia Queen. I remember my Aunt Lynette going crazy about that time, and my mother saying to me in a hushed voice, oh, she's going through the
show. I said no, and he ended up with a monkey. Draw your own conclusions.
T-E-R-R-I-F-I-C. Shove a mister in the front and you've got me.
Elmer Fudd was chasing Bugs, and he stuck his gun down a hole in the ground that Bugs had painted.
Excuse me, Rose Blanche. Could I see the rule book? Thank you.
What say we call it a night? Dorothy, guess what I have under my robe?
That guy from the circus?
No, Dorothy, my new swimsuit. I'm wearing it to entice the muscular young men who are coming over to install my hot tub.
Well, maybe Billy could have, but Billy couldn't play, and we all know why. I don't want to mention any names. Follow my eyes.
Okay, that's it for practice today. Everybody get a good night's sleep.
Coach Dorothy?
Blanche, morning, Ma. You sleep well?
No, I have that recurring nightmare. You know, the one where I'm in bed with Warren Beatty, and he says, sorry, this is too sick even for me.
Well, now I know why Hemingway killed himself. Oh, girls, I have writer's block. It is the worst feeling in the world. Even worse than that. They are tearing down the place where I spent my happiest moments as a child.
Oh, I'm sorry, Blanche. They're tearing down Boys Town.
Dorothy, they are tearing down. Sounds like you've already made up your mind.
I guess I have. Oh, but I feel awful about leaving you guys. I feel like I'm breaking up the Three Musketeers.
Honey, you go with your heart. We just want you to be happy.
I am happy. And I want you to be happy. That's why I want you to settle.
When you say that.
Did that champagne kick in yet?
No. But if you're ready to make your move, I can pretend it did.
If no one minds. I wrote some things down, but I'd just rather talk. The funeral was for my Aunt Gretchen. I didn't know her very well. The only thing I remembered about her is she used to scare me. Jumping out of my closet at night, putting false facts. I think I'm going to cry.
I think they should both be committed.
Driving until we've gone over all the rules in the driving manual.
What's to go over?
How much distance should there be between you and a fire hydrant?
What am I, a poodle? Oh, morning, girls.
Morning. Hey, what got you two up and out so early?
A sale?
Well, can we get in trouble having a garage sale? I mean, we're not actually selling a garage.
If it's a choice between the two of them, let the blind one make change.
Isn't it a
Work so hard to make it every day. And it's hard to say just how some things never change. And it's hard to find any strength to draw the line. Oh, I'm just burning doing it. Try again. I'm just burning doing
He could. 4:45 would be perfect. Thanks so much. I'll see you then. $20 to win on Ma's mouth. It's a hunch. Really sorry for this mix-up. Goodbye. Oh, my God, I don't believe this. I'm gonna call the cops if you don't get out of here right away, you pervert.
Hi, Father Rossi. Here's the canned goods for the needy.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
Okay, but you just cut her chances in half.
Never mind, whatever you got.
Sophia, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course. What do you think of a woman who cries herself to sleep every Saturday night because she's bored and lonely?
Your daughter does that.
In here. Get in here. Where in the world did you come from?
The coffee shop at the bus station.
I went there from the hospital to, think things out. But this toothless old wino who claimed he was Elvis kept hounding me for bus fare to Graceland.
Down memory lane. I'd taken in some sewing. It was a couple of weeks before Easter.
I'm home.
I'll call the New York Times.
What's for dinner?
Pierre is writing today's
These people, and you're all going to Cancun?
Yeah, one of them has a condo down there.
Ma, you were listening at the door last night, weren't you?
No, I swear on your father's grave. Or what used to be your father's grave. Now it's a Duena schnitzel. But he always liked a pup, so I never made a fuss.
Ma.
Why don't you look lovely?
Thank you. I have a date.
Oh, I see. Anybody I know?
His name is Robert. He lives in a castle.
A castle? Oh, that's very exciting. Would you like some help with your makeup?
Okay.
I used to go out with a Robert. His father owned the movie house.
That's the point. I want to return the second. But I don't know how to tell which is which. That's where you come in. What do I do?
Well, there's only one thing I can think of. We used to do it back on the farm, and I may be a little rusty, but I guess it's worth a shot.
Whatever it is, do it. I'm desperate.
Okay. Here goes.
Well, this should come as no surprise to anyone, but our champion is right again.
Right?
How much did you wait? Well, you didn't wager anything. Played it very close to the vest, Rose. Very slick indeed. Dorothy?
Wait a minute. Carrie is not the Grant buried in Grant's tomb. Ulysses S. is.
Ulysses.
Travel agent.
No, you don't understand. The last time we went to Acapulco, we got married.
So, the last time I went to Coney Island, I got pregnant. What's your point?
No. He made reservations at the same hotel. He's wearing my most expensive aftershave. Don't you see? He's gonna pop the question.
I think you're being ridiculous. You're just jumping to...
Sure is for a pig. I know a ham turns out nicely at $3.25. I'm sorry, Rose. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm delirious with grief. So,
Sophia, all of a sudden I feel so much better.
I had a feeling at your age a good cliche would work. Now eat this.
What is it?
That's a meatball and pepper sandwich. If that doesn't put the weight on you, nothing will. Okay, get suited up.
All right.
Oh, my fear, honey, but I just haven't, and performing is a nightmare for me.
Hey, we've all got our sad stories. Look, Blanche, we've practiced for 6 weeks. We've paid for our costumes. We told everybody we'd be there. Now you're not gonna wimp out on me. You're gonna go to that recital.
Poor baby.
Well, I guess he wasn't homesick after all. Just old.
And for this, I fought my way back from a stroke?
I cannot believe this. If he had stayed here another lousy day and a half, we'd be rich.
What was that? Have to stink. And if you stay and work at it and everything turns out, you'll have a place to visit when the things at home really get to stink.
I just can't, come here whenever.
You can just, come here whenever.
Well, I don't mind the garden, but it's like the vacuum.
Yes, Grant, you landed on Grab That Dough. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, we're shafted.
That's right, Sophia. The green team automatically wins a chance to grab that dough in our magic money machine. Come this way.
I hate her.
Dorothy.
Ma, I just want to give him a call.
Pussycat, you're out of your league. There are some people you just can't help. It's like the good Lord said. You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to...
Cute little teddy bears disappear.
That's not amazing. Whenever my kids' diapers got dirty, my husband would disappear.
I used to love to change diapers.
Oh, face it, Rose, you marched to a different drummer.
I didn't exactly hate changing diapers, but I was never any good at it, especially with the boys. Seemed like they all...
Hiya, Ma. How you doing?
Oh, Ma, I feel dizzy. Oh, Oh, there's a pain going up my arm, my chest. Ma! Oh.
Will you answer the door, Dorothy, please?
Ma, it's my heart.
Oh. No. And your name was?
Jason Stillman. Did you happen to see Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Yes.
Well, I was in the party scene. Audrey Hepburn spilled a drink on me, but they cut it out.
Oh,
You are impossible.
Hello, we're a little early. I'm Greta Wagner, and these are my sisters, Trudy and Libby.
I'm so sorry. The house is such a mess.
Why, it's like a fool.
I wondered where they moved the party to. What is it? This is the ladies' room. This is where ladies go to the bathroom.
Wow! How do you lift this baby up?
Isaac, later.
I guess you have to stand back when you flush this thing.
Yeah, his name is Kid Pepe. That's right. Yeah, he's supposed to have a fight next week. Yeah, thank you. I will.
Okay, kid. There are 3 things you have to remember in the ring. Book? I can carry a book. It's a free country. Even the Statue of Liberty carries a book.
You were driving again.
Who says?
This phone book is still warm. You were sitting on it so you could see over the steering wheel.
You know me, safety first.
You stole my car?
Only...
What a meal, Rose, and what a deal, Rose. Uncle Cluck's tastes just like chicken all-you-can-eat buffet.
You love your early bird specials.
You bet, especially when they forget to collect the coupon. Come on, Rose.
I knew it.
And then I put them away. I wanted more softness, more sweetness. So I went to my sketches of Rose.
You mean that's me up there?
No.
Well, who is it?
It is all of you. The answer...
Good people.
Oh, you know how I feel about organized religion. It makes me crazy. And I do not want Sarah's head filled with stories about a God who may or may not exist.
Well, honey, of course he exists. Just look at the beautiful sky, the majestic trees. God created man and gave him a heart and a mind and thighs that could crack walnuts. Always had this trouble ever since high school. I was the head cheerleader, and I was dating our star quarterback, Caldwell Honeycutt. Well, time came to break up, and I just could not tell Caldwell to his face. I couldn't bear to inflict that much grief and suffering on one man. So I finally decided that
I thought this address sounded familiar. Boy, this is some coincidence.
This is no coincidence. Everything I have, you try to steal. May the bags under your eyes grow so large your head falls in them. May your shampoo get mixed up with your Preparation H and shrink.
I told you I couldn't dance.
But your letter said you loved to dance.
Howard.
Roger.
What's this letter you keep talking about?
I'm not talking about one letter.
Rose.
I'm talking about all the letters.
You mean the alphabet?
You didn't mean any of it, did you, Isaac? This was all your idea of a weird joke.
Oh, no, I swear. I have no sense of humor.
Getting close.
I see. So what can I say? Will you do me one favor on your way out? Will you back over me with the car?
I knew you'd take it well. Look, Ma, I am going to continue seeing Stan, and there's nothing you can do to make me feel guilty about it. Where are you going?
What's going on?
Oh, Blanche is telling me about Freud.
Why are you asking her? I'm the one who slept with him.
It's just as well. I always think by the time they get to number 5, those sequels get pretty predictable.
Goodbye, Rose.
I can't believe you told him that.
But it's true. Did you doubt for a minute Rocky was going to beat that Russian?
Everybody, can I have your attention, please? I know I've been a bit scarce tonight, but there is a reason. Something tragic happened this morning. Oh, Ma, I need your help.
Sure, sweetie. I know if I had a problem, I'd want to confide in someone like me.
Well, ever since we became friends, there has been a great deal of tension between Blanche and Rose and me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to infringe on your friendship.
Oh, no, it's not your fault. The problem is they feel left out.
But of course you can, sweetheart. You're just a little nervous.
They always get this way before the talent portion. My Clarice still gets butterflies before she twirls her fire batons.
Fire scares me.
But I just remind her that Mommy is right off stage with a big bucket of baking soda.
Not that prettier has anything to do with it, but I just am.
You know, Rose, I have a confession to make. I have always dreamed of the chance to raise another baby.
Well, Dorothy, if you're lucky, maybe someday one of your uncles.
This is exactly like the dress I wore to my sweet 16. It was always Big Daddy's favorite. Oh, there he is now. Now listen, girls. My father is an old-time Southern aristocrat who is used to fine manners and gentility. So please.
Thank you, Myron. You're a good kid. In fact, before you go, I'd like to have a little talk with you. Sit. As you know, Myron, I've always thought of you as a bright, polite young man. Talented, ambitious, smart.
I'm not going out with your daughter, Mrs. Petrillo.
You've got her, Myron. She's spending too much time with this yutz named Zbornak.
Because Miles can love me in a way that he can't right now.
There you go, Rose.
That must be Miles. I told him to come over so I could explain.
You said you wanted to see me?
Yes. Dorothy, fix him a plate.
Later, Ma.
Breathe normally.
Later, I could be dead. I won't know whether he liked it.
Sophia, please. I can't hear. And I ate at my mother's.
What did you eat?
Kreplach.
You're Jewish?
All right, now, relax.
How come so many doctors are Jewish?
Because their mothers are.
Out front.
Oh, Lucas must have sent it. Oh, he's so romantic. Oh, but Ma, wait, I haven't finished packing.
You'll come back later and pack.
You relax, Dorothy. You're carrying on like a howler monkey.
You've been coaching her, haven't you?
Nancy?
Girls?
Would you all like to stay here with us?
Here? Gee, that didn't even cross my mind. What do you think, Max?
Well, there's no pool.
All right. We'll stay, but only for a couple of days. Get the bags, Pumpkin. He likes to eat breakfast. Old age can play a lot of cruel jokes. Now, come on.
He bought champagne and we toasted our first skydive tomorrow.
You what?
We're gonna go skydiving.
You're going skydiving? A room with a view. A room with a... I mean, good luck. $1,000 because the pig is homesick?
That's right.
Sometimes life really bites the big one.
Hi, Sophia. Went to get a jacket.
Thank you, Rose.
You know, we are so excited about what you two are doing. I'm sure it's going to turn out great.
Oh, I wish I was so sure.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm having second thoughts.
About what?
Well, when I met Blanche, I thought she would be the perfect model for the piece I had in mind. You know, sexy, sassy, exciting. But now...
Shut up and put your hair on.
Yes, dear. Wendell, if I may call you Wendell, did I mention the fact that I'm a member of the Rainbow Coalition?
Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Bornak, may I remind you that as an employee of the Internal Revenue Service, it is my sole obligation to see that the government gets all the money.
Out on the street.
I said I was sorry.
Oh, I feel just terrible. My eyes are all puffy, my nose is red, my glands are swollen. Isn't it amazing how I can feel so bad and still look so good?
I can't believe it. Finny Battaglia.
Especially since no matter how old we get, I'll always be the youngest and the prettiest and by far the most desirable.
You know, once again, she had me in her corner right up until the end.
You killed Mrs. Claxton 2 days ago. I mean, she died 2 days ago. Well, Rose knows she didn't do anything. She's just upset. Rose, go to her funeral, have a good cry. You'll feel a lot better.
There isn't going to be a funeral. Mrs. Claxton didn't have any friends or relatives.
In fact, from now on, I won't bother you at all.
Hey, Stan, could I be pothead?
And I'm going to get to see the big potato.
I said she was comforting. I didn't say she was smart.
No one can help you with that decision, Dorothy. I can't tell you what to do. I mean, I won't be around forever. I'd like to know there was someone here to love you and take care of you like you take care of me. Maybe he could give you a bigger allowance. I mean, it's nice now and then to buy something that's not generic.
Safely, and you won't have to lie to the phone company.
Bye. Bye.
I forgot my purse. Oh. I know I'm forgetting something else. I know it. I just know.
Oh, come on. Now, Rose, calm down.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Oh, yes. But Lily and I have barely spoken since she left. That was 2 months ago.
To this day, I don't know why I couldn't sell them.
Did you ever hear of napkins, Stanley?
Hey, so I didn't make the cover of Fortune. I'm just trying to do something to make things better for us. All our friends were moving up, and we were stuck with a one-way ticket to Palookaville.
Sweet Virginia. Now, what do you want?
What is it with you? You just step on any kind of tender moment.
Oh, tender moment, my foot. All my life, you've taken everything that ever meant anything to me.
What did that take? A couple of cashmere sweaters and a poodle skirt? They used laser beams on me. Zap, zap, just like that. No more cataracts.
Dynamite.
You black?
Laser beams, huh?
Give me a break, you old geezer. The sun's reflecting off the sand.
Who are you calling an old geezer?
What am I, Kreskin? How should I know what your name is?
If you didn't have...
My God, I look gorgeous.
You, Blanche, that's me.
The hell it is. Oh. Girls, be serious. Look at those eyes.
Look at the nose.
Look at the butt.
Sophia, you can't see the butt.
Oh, they broke up. But the Sonia von Kugel Tuba Band is free.
Hi, I'm Jake Smolitz from VIP Catering.
Hello, I'm Rose Nyland from St. Olaf, Minnesota. These are my friends. This is Dorothy, and this is
Blanche. Blanche Devereaux. But you give me your honest advice. Can I still pull it off?
Right now, I'd be surprised if you could cut it off.
Are you implying that I might have gained weight?
There's only one way to find out. Here's the scale.
Oh, fine.
There was Ma sitting in the front row, sucking a lemon.
Well, you were just nervous because your mother was in the front row.
She was a judge.
Well, come along, Melissa. We have a lot of work to do if we're going to win.
But we can still go to the circus this week, right?
I mean, why starve myself to the point of thinness if I know that I could die tomorrow? I mean, why not eat the chocolate cake?
What chocolate cake?
The chocolate cake in the refrigerator.
You know, you have a point, Dorothy. Decorator. Nancy Reagan's decorator. That'd kill my sister.
She's your sister. How can you hate your sister?
Because she made me and my big sister Charmaine miserable our entire lives.
I never heard of such a thing.
You never heard of anybody hating their sister?
Never. Maybe.
See ya. Bye. Dorothy, are you all right?
Oh, she's a trooper. She'll be fine, won't you, Dorothy?
Not until I taste his blood.
Now, you don't mean that. Listen, I want you just to take a deep breath and think pleasant thoughts. Come on now. 1, 2, 3.
It's my eye.
Now, about the tree. I got a copy of our property map at the courthouse this morning, and as you can clearly see, the tree is yours.
Oh. I'm not gonna move it. Not after what she did.
You have to.
So
I just forgot.
Well, that's why when he called today, I invited him myself, and he says he's looking forward to coming.
Well, you should have still asked me first.
Oh, you're right, honey, but he's on his way over. We made a terrific dinner, so why don't you just relax and enjoy a lovely evening?
Well, you don't understand. Jonathan is a very special person. I don't want you doing or saying anything that would embarrass him.
Since 1967.
Let's go.
Sophia, Esther would have appreciated you being here.
I love that woman. She was the best, which is why she deserved a better husband instead of a miserable, no-good, low-life sleazeball.
Sophia.
4 and 10 is 14, and a double-letter score is 18, 19, 20, 23, and a triple-word score makes a total of 69 points. I win.
Wait a minute. There is no such word as that.
There certainly is.
Fine, I'll look it up. And if it isn't in the dictionary...
We tell Dorothy we want to go to Hollywood?
Why don't we? As soon as she gets up. Hey, to Hollywood. To Hollywood.
Morning. I guess you ladies didn't recognize...
Sophia around?
Oh, hi, Bert.
How about a little lunch?
Listen, if you're...
Wiedenfrugen. It's a personal servant. It's the only way to make up for something like this. Oh, we've done it in my family for years. Ever since Uncle Ben lost Lars Olson's artificial leg. It was the day of the big 4-county toboggan race.
I love you.
Thank you.
And you?
I care for you.
You care for me?
Yes, very much. I probably should have said that sooner. Well, let's go get some sleep now.
Many. But it just wasn't there. And then you happened, and it was as if George had just stepped right back into my life again. I just don't want to feel that incomplete.
What would I do without her? I want her here with me all the rest of my life, and I want to be there with her, too. So here I am, and there's going to be some changes made, and I love you, and what the hell are you doing opening a door in New York City without saying who's there?
I wasn't gonna stay here, George. I missed you. I am here with you. Your body's like a heat sponge. You'll suck up all the heat, and I'll get up in the morning a frozen fish stick.
Ma, don't be ridiculous. Just turn up the heat.
It's already on 9. On 10, you can cook a lean cuisine.
Good night, Ma.
Girls, can I please share your electric blanket?
I was talking to the baby, Blanche. Any other symptoms, rash?
No, he was fine 1 minute and running a fever the next.
Is it the usual? Yeah, Frank tends to get ear infections from time to time.
Is he going to be all right?
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. We'll just keep a close watch on him. Give him 4 drops.
What's the matter with you?
You walked out on me, Stanley Zbornak.
Now I know why.
You walked out on me and you didn't even have the decency to tell me you were leaving. I heard it from some lawyer over the telephone. A stranger, Stanley, a total stranger, told me that my...
Dump grapes And Bruno makes a killing selling orthopedic sandals.
Now, don't tell me he went to America and changed his name to Dr. Scholl.
No. Actually, he developed a foot fetish and suffocated when he shoved his head in a lady's rubber boot.
Maybe some other time, Blanche.
That does it. I will not let you humiliate me any longer. You may not want me ham lushbow, but I can promise you somewhere on this planet I will damn sure find some man who does.
Listen, I have an idea. Why don't you all take turns hitting me with a 2x4?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
I think Marguerite's been inhaling a little too much Pine Sol.
Wait a minute, Dorothy. Weren't you just saying this morning how much better you're sleeping lately?
That's right. You said you...
I can also honestly say that I'm amazed the way this lays out. You only owe the government a small amount.
You're kidding.
No, $5,000.
5,000? We don't have that kind of money.
Uncle Sam doesn't like to hear that.
Aunt Dorothy doesn't enjoy saying it.
Birthday. She can't even pick out a sweater for me, much less a whole person.
Oh, I wish she felt better about us.
Well, she's just going to have to get used to us. I'm staying around. If you let me.
Oh, I'll let you.
Rose.
Not in the kitchen. You'll dry out.
I'm going to do.
Blanche, we go through this every morning. Now admit it, you have cellulite.
I am not talking about cellulite, which I don't have. I am talking about my daughter, Janet. I just got off the phone with her. She's having marital troubles.
Oh, Blanche, I'm so sorry.
But they've decided to try and work things out, so...
The hallway.
I'll hold the ladder.
I meant something like rearranging the furniture in the living room, or cleaning out the garage, or relining the kitchen shelves.
Bingo!
Oh, bingo's fun on a rainy day.
She was talking about relining the shelves.
Well, that could be fun, too, if we divide into...
Doc says you got to take a little ride out to the sun deck.
Great. Who wants to drive?
I'll do it. It's nice not to be a passenger in one of these things for a change.
I want you to tell me the whole story all over again from the beginning.
From the beginning?
Yeah, from the time that you left when you were walking across the...
Dorothy, want to...
Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Sai Sai, Jai Jai Sai, Sai Sai, Jai Jai Sai.
Om Sai Jai Sai Jai Jai Sai
Jai Jai Sai.
Om Sai Jai Sai Jai Jai Sai
Jai Jai Sai.
Om Sai Jai Sai Om Sai Jai Sai
Om Sai Jai Sai. Om Sai Jai Sai.
Om Sai Jai Jai Sai
Om Sai Jai Jai Sai.
Om Sai Jai Jai Sai
Om Sai Jai Jai Sai.
Sai 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 Om Sai Om Sai Jai Sai Jai Jai Sai
Jai Jai Sai.
Om Sai Jai Sai Jai Jai Sai
Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram.
भक्ति भावाने चालतो या पायी भक्ति भावाने भक्ति भावाने भक्ति भावाने भक्ति भावाने भक्ति भावाने चालतो या पायी साई भेटीची लागलिया घाई
साई भेटीची लागलिया घाई.
साई साई जय जय साई 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 जय जय साई 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 जय जय साई ओम साई ओम साई जय साई साई जय जय साई
जय जय साई
ओम साई जय साई जय जय साई
जय जय साई
ओम साई जय साई ओम साई जय साई
ओम साई जय साई ओम साई जय साई
ओम साई जय 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 जय साई
साई साई साई साई ओम साई ओम साई जय साई जय जय साई
जय जय साई
ओम साई जय साई जय जय साई
जय जय साई
ओम साई जय साई जय जय साई
ओम साई राम ओम साई राम ओम साई राम ओम साई राम